we're back.
How we all doing? Aloha. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, I think they're ready.
I think they're ready for once again for another great episode of Beach Cat Cinema Corner. All right. Okay, guys. Well, listen. We have a question we want to ask you guys, individually, everyone and fucking one of you guys. When it comes to movies, is there movies worth going to see out in the theater, or is there movies worth just wait until it gets home and when I can stream it?
Okay.
To me,
yeah.
So to me, just me, it really depends on the movie. Now, like especially like you got the action epic movies. To me, I definitely got to see it out in the theaters because of the whole stereo sound. Now, if there's other other movies that doesn't draw my attention, yeah, I'll wait and see it out on stream. But do you think you're saving do you think you're saving dollars? So do you think? What you think?
I definitely agree with you, man. I think that it really kind of comes down to what movies you want to see the most and which ones you're willing to pass on. But one of the things I liked about theaters before our COVID era was the fact that, again, you could go and just get this big office cinematic experience. Like where I used to live at in Ocoee in Orlando, they had the Orange Theater was a small one, which I think tickets were like $6 on Tuesdays and like 11 or 12 bucks on regular days. Wasn't really busy at all. That experience to me is just unmatched at home, no matter how much of a sound system you have built. Because most people don't have, I don't know how big a movie theater screen is, like 300, 400, 500 inch TV.
True.
I also think that a lot of actors become frustrated with the quick jump, because normally I think movies would stay in theaters for about a month, maybe a month or two, depending on how well it was doing, and now sometimes it's like 2 weeks. And I think that a lot of actors got frustrated because the contracts for the streaming services were not as good as they were in terms of box office. And I also think for the filming and production side of it, it cuts what they're bringing in, generating revenue too. And I think that the concept was, hey, if we get it at a box office quicker before box office starts dropping and get it to streaming quicker, then we'll compensate for that revenue. But I feel like personally that never happened. I also feel, and lastly, I also feel like if I can go to the theater and pay for a movie, let's say for $11 to go see it, and get a bag of popcorn for $5, watch it once, cool. Because not every movie sometimes always has extra replay value.
True.
And then you rent it online for like $18, $19, $20, $24 for 24 hours. I would hope that you're paying to watch it again, because you're spending more money to watch it at home than you are on a bag of popcorn and going to get a ticket. And I think that, again, COVID wanted to utilize, okay, well, how can we have people watch these big box office movies during COVID? We can have them watch it at home, but I just feel like it never recreated that experience for me. So I almost always try to go to theaters now, and I like going sometimes by myself.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. It's something that we've been doing it ever since. Like Gary just mentioned, ever since before the whole COVID hit.
Yeah.
But also at the same token, I can understand there's some people out there. It's like, well, I wouldn't mind just watching it in the comfort of my own home. I don't want to feel like traveling out distance and all that stuff. And I got a microwave, I got popcorn, and I got soda, and I can just do that and sit there and just watch it and watch whatever when I feel like watching, without anybody. Probably sometimes disruptions. I know sometimes they're in theaters. Yes, granted too. There's sometimes could be a little disruption. You got people just carrying on, acting like idiots and out there and whatnot. But it's. But it's it just it seems like we have a turning point now, to where that maybe theaters might be becoming obsolete.
Yeah, I feel like that's the route that things are moving. It really sucks. It sucks for everybody. It sucks for the actors, the production company, and the viewers, because eventually that option's not going to be around as long anymore.
Because and also too, like Garrett was just mentioning about the whole streaming thing with the actors. It's especially when you have, yes, Netflix, they have their movies, Amazon Prime have their movies, Hulu, and there's another
Paramount. You have Disney
Paramount Plus, Disney Plus,
HBO.
Yeah, so on and so forth. Well, yeah, HBO Max. Yes. So, as I just mentioned, all of these I just mentioned, right? And what my question, what it boggles my mind, is that does it interfere with the revenue for actors? Not just actors. I mean, directors, produce, what have you? Is there some kind of? I'm sure there's got to be some kind of a deal or agreement to where that this actor will get such and such money from the streaming movies in comparison when in the theaters where it goes out mostly out all worldwide.
Yeah.
You know.
But see, that's the thing is that the streaming platforms are also worldwide too, because you have like Netflix Brazil, Netflix Australia, like they have different departments now in different countries, and maybe the contracts are different per country for streaming.
But that's just to name a few. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate, but not every country in the whole world has these kind of streaming. You know what I'm saying? And then, but yet they'll have theaters.
Yeah, and then some movies also aren't available in certain countries for different beliefs, politics, things like that. So
absolutely. Yep. Very true.
Yeah.
Yep. Gary's a very good point. Yeah. Yeah, and I know it's unfortunately what the whole politics thing that goes on with that, and so it's a mess, which we will not discuss on this show. We don't go there, but we just we are just very intrigued about well what about you guys, you all?
Yeah, do you guys prefer to pop popcorn at home, cuddle up in the bed, and watch the movie, or do you prefer to go to box office and check it out on the bigger screen?
Yeah. I know for me, if I was doing that at home, I'm not going to be able to watch the movie. I'm going to get too busy knocked out. I mean, it's too comfortable. Yeah. There's to me, there's just a thing just being just a little too comfortable for enjoyment, and then once you wake up, you already see the credits. Like, crap, man!
Watch it again.
But I think I gotta watch this again. And man.
Yep.
Gosh, yeah, been there, done that. So it is. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. So.
So what are your guys' thoughts? Let's make this a 2-part question. From any movie that's coming out the rest of this year, I want to see what you guys want to see in theaters and what you guys want to see at home.
Yes.
So let's talk about that too.
Yes.
Yes. And let's see if it's more like, where are you guys sitting at? Do you want to go the rest of the year in theaters, or do you want to spend the rest of the year at home? I'd love to see your guys' thoughts on that.
Good one.
Yeah.
Very good one. Yes. Yes. We're intrigued. We're very intrigued of everybody's opinion.
Because I know a lot of people are saying you have to see Sinners in IMAX, and then you have those movies where you have those 4D effects where they spray water in your face and the seats rocking around. And,
right, yeah.
So, and I mean, you can do that at home if you got a bad couch.
Yeah, you got a bad.
So
like Gary was saying, put a bad couch. If you got a spritzer, if you're watching a water movie or something like that.
Yeah, like Sharknado, or what's that Megalodon one?
Oh, Megalodon! Yeah, just buy yourself a toy shark, and just put it like a 3D right in your face like that, So and there you go. You got your 4D. Without going to theaters.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, guys. Well, we figured that we would try to throw that out there. That's one of our topics that we were just very, very, very curious about. And
I want to hear your guys' thoughts.
Because I mean, I've noticed with the last movie, I wanted to see that. Yeah, those actually was a great number of people watching when went to go see the movie, and so I was like, this is good. This is good. Because I know we're not trying to sound like a broken record, but once again, like what you're saying, it depends on what movie. Yeah, it's worth going. It's worth watching. Yeah. All right. Well, we got anything else? I think we have. I don't know. Again, we want to hear your opinions, but.
Yeah, that's. I really want to see what everyone else is thinking and how they feel about it. I think that as artists from our side, we have our own conversations about it. But like, what do the day-to-day viewers like? What do you guys feel about this shift that's going on right now?
Right, and indeed. That's all I got to say about that. But guys, thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscription, hit the notification bell, like us, for that helps us on our podcast. But other than that, guys, take care of yourselves, and we will see you on the next